Yeah, hi friend. Good morning, good evening. I hope everyone is doing good. So in today's session, I'm going to explain about. We'll discuss about complete Informatica interview questions, right? What is happening? So everything was explained uh, in our session, right? So we'll discuss about complete power center interview questions and practice session, right? So that we are aware how we are doing and what type of question asking by the interviewer, right? So yeah, let's start. Okay. So first question, like suppose that scenario, right? Uh, Suppose how to generate sequence number using expression transformation, right? So there is the one expression transformation where we are using that expression transformation in power center for for calculation perspective, right? Whatever the calculation required inside our power center, we are using the expression transformation. So the question is saying suppose I want to generate a serial number like sequence number already sequence transformation already available sequence generator, but instead of sequence generator the question tell our interviewer told us to how to generate that sequence number. So here is a given scenario solution, but yeah, let's see, I will show you the practical session because the session is actually completely uh, oriented for practical session. So I'm just going to open my, yeah, let me, yeah, here is the info source. Let me connect my Oracle. Okay, Oracle is connected now. So I'm going to target. Okay, I'm opening my Power Center Designer. So in Power Center Designer, I will going to create a brand new mapping. Okay, so I will create here is admin. Okay, understood. And after that, here is some folder, right? So I'm going to Informatica interview scenario question. I'm using this folder. Here I'm going to create a brand new mapping, right? So mapping name would be let me create mapping. Yeah, this naming convention also just keep, right? What is the naming convention in your organization if you are going to work? Okay, so here a sequence generate with sequence generate by use of exp transform. Okay, so that we understand, right? Sequence generate by use of expression transformation. Okay, so mapping we have created. So after that, I'm going to use any of the source. Like here is already I have created one info source, and what are the table available I imported here. Okay, so if you want other table, you can just cross check. Here is info source. Let me show how many table are available. Okay, let me show you once. Oh, second. Yeah, I'm checking all tables. Select spell is not correct. Yeah. Okay. Where owner? I'm just checking which owner having the owner equal to HR or something. Okay. So based on that, I will create some. Yeah. Here is some data, right? So I will take some data like location data. Okay. So I will import that location, or I can create the table. I will create a table location underscore src as select star from hr dot location. Understood? Okay, so table is created. Understood? The same concept, similar structure I will create in target table, or we can create like a temporary. Let's see. Okay, but yeah, if you want, we can create the same structure. Uh, like, let me show you how we can create. Suppose you want to create a target table, then you can create a target table. Okay, uh, TGT and the same as select star from HR dot TGT, where 1 equal to 2. This concept also I will explain. Okay, uh, table or view does not exist, so I will use the info source. Okay, info SOURC. I think here is not available, so let's see. No problem. I will take the complete structure. Okay, will constraint. Let me describe. Then we'll create the. Okay, here is all structure. Okay, so based on that, I will create here as well. So create table location tgt. Okay, so location id number worker. Okay, so just let's comma 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 comma, then here is bracket, then you can execute. Missing, no missing. Let's see. Missing right parenthesis not null. Create table this one. Wait. Location ID, worker address here. Okay, not null. Say target created. Okay, understood. Now I'm going to here, going in source first. Going in source. Okay, here is some source already. I'm going to import the source. Okay, so password already given. Okay, so my table was, if you remember, there is one table I was created, just src. Okay, just let's import this table. Okay, so I imported this table. Okay, I'm going, already I created one mapping, so I pull this source here. Okay, my my scenario was I need to generate the sequence, right? Suppose already this data is there. Okay, so I need to use the here expression transformation. In expression transformation, I will select all port and just add it. Okay, after that I will use one port, right? One, which port? I will use one new port. That port would be like variable. Already I was explained, right? Here, if you notice in expression, what is the solution in this expression? Does create a variable port. I will create one variable port, then and increment it by one, then assign the variable port to an output port. In the expression transformation, the port are like this. Suppose I created one variable port v count, then v count and assign the one value, and after v count plus one. Okay, that it will be output port, and the output port will be like this. Okay, so this way I will okay, let me uh, show you the. Okay, create one variable port v underscore count. that would be a variable port. Variable port means indexing like a decimal. So I will use the this one variable port. Okay. So variable port like same I will going to use v count. I will assign the one. Okay. So just validate here. I'm validating. Okay. So v count initially this variable value would be on 0, and when value is come like this, then it will be increase on. So similar way, what here is suggesting. So what would be like this? So first v count is v count plus 1. After that I will create one output variable, and now I will assign this variable port value to output port. So again I'm going to create O and B we are just writing for our uh, perspective, like so that we can denote, right? Yeah, this is the output port, this one is the input port. Okay, so I will give the 10 expression, but accordingly you can provide, right? So here I just give you the assign the value as a output, or here all port is available, so you can click on here. Let's say I remove from here, and you can assign from here. Okay, and click on validate expression successfully, and then apply. Okay, so your scenario was done like how to generate sequence, right, by using the expression transformation. Okay, so after that I need the target, so that I can assign this value. Okay, so I'm going to in my target, here is target. Okay, so there is no table, so I'm going to again target designer. Okay, here is target designer. Okay, so I'm just clearing all. I'm going to import the data table. So here I'm clicking. Okay, so understood, like go through there carefully. I'm going slowly so that you guys are understand when you are go through the video. This table I was created, right? So you can just click this table, and click on OK. Then this table will be downloaded, means your uh, came in your target designers. Okay, so after that you click on here. Okay, and when you check here, already your location target is came, you can just pull this location. And after that, if you notice, all location, street address, everything is there, right? So I need one more column, right? So let go again here. I need to alter. Okay, alter, or you can modify, both option. I can drop this table, drop table, table name. Okay, so I will drop this table. Okay, table drop. After that, I will add one more column here. Column is sequence, SCQ by X by EXP. Okay, understood? By XA, I will keep the number like 10 or 15 kind of. Okay, and the other one also, yeah, let me okay, and execute. Okay, table created. I'm again going and then refresh, because if you notice here is no refresh option, so I'm going to again import. Okay, uh, here will be refresh again. Okay, so yeah, here is table. Let me, so yeah, table, yeah, table is came. So the option, what option you see, just read carefully. A table with the name like this already exists, already is available in your repository. So you can either rename the table or replace the table, right? In the repository. So because I need that all column, right, up to date. So I need to replace. So I will click on replace. If you want to new like a replica of that table, you can create the rename. Okay. So I need to replace. Okay, so when you replace, it will become like this. Here all value will come. So I'm going to select all. Okay, select all here, and click here. So all are match. Okay, so if you notice, this column which your mapping was valid. Okay, So I'm going to create in workflow. Okay, so I'm going here, came to workflow. I'm going to create one workflow name like same. I will keep the name your mapping. Okay, so that we are understand here. Just naming convention would be like change w. Okay, workflow I created. After that I will create one task as well. Task name also like session. So session would be like yes. Okay, task name here is mapping. I will select em sequence generator. Okay, so this one, and then I will link from workflow to task. Okay, your mapping is get ready. Here is your valid workflow. Yeah? uh, you can read this information also. Whatever you are going to say, it will be read. After that you can check your connection, what your connection is valid already is there using location. So I need Oracle one. Okay, Oracle, and here is also Oracle, right? Let me execute. Okay, the source was connection may need to check because the same Oracle we are using. So I need to check the actual info source. Yeah, info source is there Oracle. Okay, here I need to change. I thought info source. So I need to change here Oracle one. Okay, you can cross check also because I need here target. Here is info target, correct? So Oracle and Oracle one, then apply. Okay, I hope you get it. Then you can execute this workflow. Okay, when you execute, you can just cross check what is your table. Some option I was not check, but I will show you later. Okay, simple mapping I was created like table or view does not scale. What why select this, select src. Okay, table or view does not scale. Let me. Okay, okay, no problem. What is saying info source, right? Info source is here. This kind of issue if come, you can start investigating like this. Here you can check what connection they are referring. Check the connection. Copy your query statement. Okay, copy your statement and execute. Okay, execute info source. Info source is available. So I think connection is not completely okay. Here I was selected Oracle ones, very incorrect. Okay, so I need to select Oracle. Okay, here I need to select Oracle one. Okay, here is bulk insert. Okay, insert update as update. Okay, so I will insert only. Okay, all are the target option. Okay, again I need to start workflow. Then we'll monitor again. Go in monitor. We're checking again. Mapping is running and succeeded. Okay, if your mapping succeeded, let's check. Let's check in target. Here is your target. Okay, so I will check the target table. Okay, so your target, if you notice, this sequence generator is created like sequence. Okay, sequence 1 2 3 as expected. The scenario was what we need to create the sequence number by using the expression transformation. Okay, so if you want by a same way, suppose if you want to use sequence generate like sequence transformation, then you can use the sequence, right? Directly you can tag, right? Okay, here is the sequence. I will explain in detail as well. Here is next, well, all properties you can configure, like start by loop, increment by one, what is the current value, cycle. If you want to cycle, they can click on cycle. If you want to reset, so you can reset, right? Sequence is the two types. One is the this kind of, if you are going to use reusable, another one is reusable sequence, right? It will be work for entire folder, okay, and repository. Okay, so let me just save and refresh your mapping and save it again. Okay, yeah, I'm going and explain a next scenario. If any question you can ping, right? So next question is, suppose there is one file, right? Design a mapping to load the first three row from a flat file into a target. So there is one flat file. I need to load the data first three row, right, from the uh, uh, flat file. Okay, so what will be the scenario, right? So scenario like solution is, you have to assign row number to each record. Okay, so I need to create one row number so that I can create. So how we can generate the row number? I need to use the sequence generator or something by expression, right? How this expression I was used, right? Either using the expression transformation I mentioned above example, or I use the sequence generator. Okay, then I will pass the output filter transformation, specify the filter condition like this. So yeah, let's move on next mapping. The mapping like yeah, one mapping. Here is mapping flat file, flat file, load data, last three row, right? Three rows. Okay, uh, first three rows. Okay, first three rows of the first three rows. Okay, so I created one mapping. So I need the flat file, right? Here is some flat file. There is some flat file, but I need to create a one file, right? So where I need to save that file I need to save in one directory in Informatica. I already created some directory like source and target. Yeah, here is source and some file is already there. So let me add src. Let me check if any of the file is available, so we can. Okay, first three row. Let me. Okay, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, test 5. Okay, ct, us, uk, ca, au, and okay. So here serial number, if you want a serial number I can add, but serial number not, yeah, I will generate also, but yeah, I can add here as well. 4 5. Okay, so total four record. Okay, so total four record is there. So I will load this flat file data. Okay, so here is the source directory. Okay, the same way I'm going to check. Here is a flat file already. So how we are loading a flat file? Just clear here. Okay, so source. Suppose source is what? So import a file, right? So here is source already you defined. Here is click all file. So my detail recall is which one? I was say src serial number data. So src serial number data. Okay. So I will import. Okay. Whatever the file is there, I will import. What is the format? Let me cross check the format first. Yeah, Oracle website. So I need to convert this as a CSV. Okay, like this. Let me check other file is available with. Yeah, here is some data available. So let's see. Yeah, let's see this one I can import. Any file I need to import any of the file just for the perspective so that I can validate our scenario. That sales new record something. Yeah, here is some data. Okay, delimited. You need to select right what kind of format, right? So you start import at row 1. So not row 2, right? Because first is this one. But yeah, I need to check something header also, so I can import the header. Okay, if you want, here I can check like store 1 field 1 store 2. Here you can select like 2, so that you can load the data from the field 1 field 2 field 3, right? Okay, field 1 you can rename like shop 1 field 1 field 5, right? So I'm not modifying whatever things I just loaded here, right? Okay, after that I'm going to create mapping sales new record. Here is the 5 field. Okay, so based on that I need to load, right? If you notice that record how sales new record, right? So record here is total 2, right? So I need to add 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so sub 3, sub 4, sub 5. So my scenario is it will be load till 3, right? So till 3 means 350, quarter 1, 5, 550, okay, 750, 750, and 950. Till that record it will be load. Okay, so let me just cross check data, otherwise it's recorded. Okay, it was saved. Okay, so now I'm going to here use one expression transformation or sequence generator. So now I'm going to use the one sequence generator, right? So that you here is I'm going to sequence generator. Okay, sequence generator already a property there like start with 0, whatever, or you can of current value is 1, means the start will be whatever the current value, it will start 1 and increment by 1. Okay, so then I'm not checking anything here because all things are there. After that I'm going to use one expression. Okay, in expression transformation everything I will put it here, right? And from next well to here. Okay, so what is the condition I will filter out? I need to filter the record, right? What kind of record I need to filter? I need to filter based on the sequence. So what is the sequence? Sequence is next well is, yeah, I need to use the filter. There is filter one filter condition, and I will filter out the record here. Just select all. Okay, select all, and yeah, here is next well, right? So you can select here is properties next well, and port like next well. Okay, our next well just condition give the less than, condition will be less than, next value less than or equal to 3. Okay, it will be filter out, and after that you can give the create the target. If you want to runtime target, then you can create the runtime target, or you want to, let me show you. Suppose you want seed it any target, right? Import file here. Okay, either you can import or create, right? There is both option. Flat file if you want to create, then you can create a flat file. Okay, flat file name I can get sales record, and I just create. Okay, so if you notice here is created, right? So there is no column, so once you double click here and I can create the column, right? So how many column I needed? So I can new field 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so I'm not modifying creating any key, but yeah, let's just cross check how many columns are there. Accordingly I can total 6, right? The total 6 column I can create in target. Okay, first one is new field, so I can create. Okay, so now I'm going to pick that flat file. Here is source, similar way is target, right? Okay, so your target is like this. Okay, so you have already created. Here is target. What is the name of sales record? Okay, so sales record is this one. Okay, so I will pull this file here. Okay, so after that I will select all and then link. After that I will click, so all are the valid. Okay, then I'm going to create in workflow manager. Here is workflow manager. I'm just clearing, here is just clear. Okay, so arrange, I'm going to create new workflow. New workflow name should be same like uh, how mapping name I was given. So click here, I just take the name. Okay, and same way how what is the name I was given. Understood? So that name you can give in. Okay, so workflow is created. After that you can go in task and create that task. This task name also similar way like this. So yum mapping is yum start, session will be yes, and yeah, here is mapping. What is the mapping? Last use first three record. Okay, so I just selected the mapping name. Yeah, here is selected. All are the connection like flat files. So I will first validate the connection. Save. So my workflow is valid. So I'm going to check the connection. Here I'm came. The first is sales record, tracing file reader, file type. Okay, and here is PM source directory, sales new uh, source. So either I can PM source directory means it will go in your here. Okay, either I can go and hard code this one. Okay, so both ways fine. So I will go in here. I will hard code. Okay, in CSP, and same way I can go and target. Same way I will go in target. Here is target. Okay, so I will go and okay, get the target. Okay, let's execute the file workflow. Let's see what is happening. Okay, mapping is running. Let's see how much data is picking. Okay, total 6 record is there. If you notice, total 6 record in your file, and the 3 record is loaded. Our requirement. Let's see what is the yeah. Okay, file. Yeah, total 3 record is loaded. If you notice, here is the sequence number in last column 1 2 3. So that is 1 2 3. Okay, so these record I will loaded. Okay, so this scenario is let's complete it. Okay, so you can just go through all, like, let me show you again the mapping what I was did. So let me close here and history, career, and job. What I did here, I took the one flat file. There is flat file, and that flat file having total five columns, right? Total five columns. Okay. Here is the property. I didn't check anything. So, okay. There is source. Source is sales record new. There is a flat file name. Okay. After that, I was took the one expression transformation and all port I pull here. Okay. And after that, I created one sequence generator. Sequence. Why we created the sequence generator? Check the sequence generator property. Here it will start with zero. Zero means it will start very initial, right? And increment by one and the end value like this. And the current value will be current value is means your current value start with current means whatever the starting point, that is one. Okay, so current value you will be given like this, and there is no cycle I think. Okay, so number of cache value I here is zero. Reset, suppose if you click on reset, it will be reset after this when you reach, right? So after that, next file I put it here. Okay, then I use the here is one filter transformation. Filter transformation, they are simple like our logic. I need the only first three record, right? Then I write some logic, one logic like next file is less or equal to three. Okay, so I put it pick from here. Okay, then I was taken the one flat file as a target and updated the name. A name you can update, like suppose if you want update the name something sales data. Okay, so you can update accordingly like this. Okay, here if you are update, it will be changed. Okay, like this. Okay, after that you can create the session, and the session name here I, if you notice, I was added some dot tag file. Here you can create output file name like out, right? You can create CSV or text, whatever you want, right? You can provide the format. It will be generated automatically. Okay. So once you execute, it will be created another file. Okay. Validate the monitor. Here is running. Mapping is running. Okay. Here once it loaded, not filter out. One second. Here is record is created. Let me just show you the, yeah, there is no record, right? Because in source was the source serial number. Total six record. Okay. So serial number is always like next number, right? So yeah, the next number. One second. Yeah, this is the logic, right? Your second current value. If you notice here, current value 7, right? If your current value is 7, then how it will not generate anything, because I was put it is what I put it the record first, right? How many record, then yeah. So in this case, I need to reset always. Okay. So current will be again 1. Okay, and then reset. Okay, let me execute again. Yeah, something which yeah, you need to just cross check, right? If you understood better, because everything is scenario is some critical, right? If interviewer asks something, yeah, if not again, yeah, here is not refresh. Let me refresh. Okay. Hmm, not coming. One second. One second. 13, right? So I did here. Yeah, here reach. Again, I'm executing. If not this, yeah, will show you what is the scenario. Let me show you the yeah. So here is you can use the assigned row number to each record. Okay. Solution, you have to assign row number to each record, generate the row number either using the expression transformation as mentioned above or use sequence generator. Okay. Then pass the output filter to transformation out to the filter transformation specify the condition like this. Okay. So this is the way, right, how we can do. So let me check. Yeah, here is generated, right? So three record is generated. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is the our value of this. Let me disconnect again. Disconnect and connect. When you click reset, it will be automatically reset, right? Always. Let me see here. I'll say uh, workflow. Let file. You can check the last run value, right? Last run view persistent value, right? There is no persistent value. Okay. Otherwise, uh, hmm. So here is one, right? Because I click the reset, so it will automatically reset always. So when I execute again, it will be run again with same process. So that option you need to remember, right, when you are going to handle this kind of scenario. But you told like it will be handled by sequence generator, but how? Yeah. Remember, this three record is coming now. Previously, if you notice, that was not coming because I was not click on reset option. So when the session execute, then again reset. It will be start again one. Okay, that's what the scenario will be happen. Okay, I hope you understand. Just once you understand, if any question, right, you can just ping me. I will surely help. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching.